Assalamualaikum and hello. We are going to continue with the naming for structures in example 4. So I'm going to start with structure A, where I got my benzene ring attached to carbon chain with significant functional group carbon-carbon double bond. So between carbon-carbon double bond and alkyl group in priority list, this carbon-carbon double bond is much more important. So my parent will be this carbon chain. If you split between two of these, you will have your benzene as your substituent. So this is phenyl. And now my numbering for my parent is going to start from the right because it is much more closer to the double bond. I hope you still remember how to give the name for alkene. So the first carbon here, second, third and fourth. So your phenyl attached to fourth carbon. So I'm going to give the full name for this one. It will be 4 dash phenyl dash 1 dash 4 carbon chains for alkene will be butene. Or you can give the another form for this naming, 4 dash phenyl but dash 1 dash in. So next one, we go to structure B. You have benzene with 6 carbon chains, and you got same case with the one as before as structure A. You got alkene. Which one is going to be our parent? Of course, alkene. So I'm going to highlight this one as my parent, the whole thing here. And my numbering will start from this end because it is much closer to the double bond. So I'm going to give this one as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So my benzene will be phenyl as substituents at position carbon number 4. And I got 6 carbon chains for alkene. It will be hexene, and the position of double bond will be at first carbon. So the full name for this structure will be 4 dash phenyl dash 1 dash hexene. Or you can give the another form, 4 dash phenyl hex dash 1 dash in. Leave out the family name at the end between words and number. Next one, we are going to continue with structure C, where you have the benzene and you got the carbon chain with OH group. So the most priority will be this one, carbon chain with OH. And this parent will be my alcohol with 2 carbon chains. So when you have 2 carbon chains at this position for your numbering, you are going to give this carbon as number 1, this one as number 2. So right now you have phenyl at position carbon number 2, and you got alcohol with 2 carbon chains, so the name will be ethanol. So the full name for this structure will be 2 dash phenyl ethanol. I'm not going to give the numbering for the name of ethanol because ethanol will always be 2 carbons. Right now we are going to focus with structure D. You got benzene ring and you got alkene. So alkyl group and carbon-carbon double bond. So of course this one will be my parent because it is more priority. So the first carbon will start with the one that is much more closer to the substituent, this one. So right now, my phenyl attached to the first carbon. If I got different structure, for example, in this form, you have to understand that it will always be first carbon here and this one will be the second carbon because first one should be here due to the position of substituents must be numbered as lowest as you can. So in this case, whichever side you want, it doesn't matter. So the naming can be without the number. So my full name will be phenylethene. This is because phenyl will be always at first carbon and ethene will always has 2 carbon atoms. Now we go for structure E, where I got my benzene ring and I got this structure. So right now you have 3 different functional groups that you have to determine which one is the most priority. The first one is benzene ring, your alkyl group. The second one is your halogen, and the third one will be your carbon-carbon double bond. So between these 3, let's take a look at the priority list. I got carbon-carbon double bond, I got my benzene in alkyl group, and my halogen, chlorine. So which one is the most priority? Of course, alkene will be the most priority. So if you see here, this one that I highlight will be my parent chain. So you got 3 carbon atoms in the parent chain, so it will be numbered from here 1, 2, 3. So at position carbon number 3, you got phenyl and chloro. So between phenyl and chloro, you are going to choose based on alphabetical order. So I'm going to start with chloro first, followed by phenyl. So my full name for this one will be 3-chloro-3-phenyl, and I got 3 carbon atoms for my alkene, so the name will be always propene. So I don't have to give the numbering because the double bond will always between first carbon and second carbon, no matter which position you want to reverse. And last one, we go to structure F, where I got attachment at this bond between phenyl and another ring. So in this case, you have benzene with 6 carbon atoms, and you got this ring with 5 carbon atoms. So which one is going to be your parent? Of course, benzene will be my parent in this case. So my substituent is cycloalkane, but right now it will be the substituent, it will be cycloalkyl, more specifically with 5 carbon atoms in the ring. The name of this substituent will be cyclopentyl, and the parent will be benzene. Words with words, you have to make it close. So this is the name for structure F. So I hope all of you can understand how to give the name for benzene. Either it's going to be monosubstituted benzene or disubstituted benzene. Please follow the rules, and if you got 2 substituents, you can choose whether to put the ortho metapara system or the numbering as usual. But make sure you follow the priority list as I mentioned before. So that's all for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.